So in today's video, guys, I want to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 7. The reason why I want to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 7, even though the next COD installment drops November 14th, the reason why I want to talk about it today is I just recently saw a gameplay trailer while I was scrolling on Instagram. Yes, I love my Instagram reels. But while I was looking at the trailer in and of itself, it looked horrible. It looked like another horrid game to a once great game series. Every COD cycle, we have what I like to call hype train derailment syndrome. That's what I want to call it. Activision's annual wallet vacuum returns with Black Ops 7, because as we all know, every AAA studio must release, in their most popular gaming line, they must release a game every year. You know, at least with Borderlands, I respect Borderlands 4 for them at least taking the time. They seem to know what they're doing with the gameplay aspect. I'm still not happy with how it was launched or the state in which it was launched in. But the gameplay in and of itself seems pretty good. You know, because they took more than a year to make the next game. You know, when I'm looking at, for example, Madden 2025 or Madden 2024 or the Madden that releases every year, it's generally always getting worse. However, with COD, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's bad. And over the past couple of years, it's been really bad. It's been at an all-time low. I would like to say that Modern Warfare 2019 was the last great Call of Duty that we've gotten. And the last Call of Duty I've liked myself has been Call of Duty Cold War. And it's been a long time since Call of Duty Cold War came out. Now, Call of Duty Cold War was a Cold War based era game, but it still felt really good. It played really good in terms of the campaign. And in terms of the multiplayer, I was not a fan of the regular multiplayer. The regular multiplayer was not the best. Also, this is when Warzone started to go downhill. In my opinion, Warzone was great when it was just Modern Warfare. And the release of Cold War kind of, in my opinion, was the start of Warzone going downhill and becoming a little too meta chasing. Cold War by any means wasn't a piece of garbage because the campaign was actually really good. It was the last great campaign we've gotten from Call of Duty. And campaign for me, when it comes to Call of Duty games, is really important. It's really important. And of course, you're not going to have like an original Modern Warfare 2 or Call of Duty Black Ops 2 like level of campaign every Call of Duty you release, but I hope it's at least good. And in all honesty, like, again, I'm gonna reiterate it, the last good campaign we've gotten was Cold War. You can make an argument Modern Warfare 2's campaign was good. I'll agree with it. It was pretty decent. It was a little short in my opinion, but it was pretty decent. And Cold War had zombies, and that zombies game mode was really good, I will say, for like a comeback to that game mode. Not as good as Call of Duty Black Ops 2 zombies, or for that matter, World at War zombies, but it was good. It was decent enough, in my opinion. But again, we're sitting here coming into the hype cycle, and Treyarch is again promising quote unquote reality shattering campaigns and multiplayers, games that will flip players out. But let's be honest, it's probably just going to be recycled explosions to distract from the microtransaction hell that Call of Duty has become. Meanwhile, indie studios like Team Cherry or the creators of Expedition 33 actually evolve the genre without begging for Battle Pass money. They release a good finished product, and I'm not against Battle Passes. I'm against, I pay $70 for a game, and then on top of that, I get shoved in my face constantly microtransactions. And there is gameplay benefit to these microtransactions. It's like you're playing a mobile game but on PC. It's insane. And the story nostalgia is total. It's just total bait. It's total bait. It's the 2035 sequel to Black Ops 2 in the story, because original ideas must be only handled by devs. David Mason reprises his brooding role in a direct sequel. And if you don't know who Mason is actually the main character from Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now in Black Ops 2, we had insane plot twists. The campaign for Black Ops 2 was incredibly good. It was incredibly good. The zombie horde game mode was incredibly, it was made incredibly well. Everything about Black Ops 2 was perfect, from the multiplayer to the campaign to the zombies game mode. It was all great. But this game, I feel, is just going to be another AAA cash-in. Unlike the indie game gems that are being made today, that build meaningful worlds, that build meaningful campaigns, that build meaningful storylines, that are written really well, I feel that this is just going to be another nostalgia bait. The multiplayer gimmicks are back as usual in the marketing. Omni movement parkour is here again, which, by the way, Omni movement was not made by Call of Duty. If you didn't know who the original maker of Omni movement was, it was actually Fortnite. Fortnite made the original Omni movement. If you don't remember, back in the day, Omni movement was actually a wooden keyboard thing that professional Fortnite players, they had this wooden keyboard, and basically what it would do is it would allow keyboard and mouse players to run omnidirectionally, sort similar to like a joystick movement. And this originally like rushed the scene in terms of pro Fortnite usage, because it made sense. Like, you had a competitive benefit to being able to move omni movement wise on keyboard and mouse. Like, that was a big reason why there were controller players at the time, because you could do certain things that you couldn't do on keyboard and mouse. But now they're like, we have omni movement as well, and they act like they created omni movement when they really didn't. And you know, I don't think people, like the casual fans of Call of Duty, I don't know if they really wanted omni movement. I'm not saying omni movement's bad, but they act like they invented it when in reality they didn't. The game is going to launch with 18 maps, supposedly. But I think all of 18 maps are going to play out the same way. They're all going to be 3-lane maps. Which, if I need to explain to you why 3-lane map design is horrid map design, then maybe you should leave. Because it explains itself why 3-lane map design is horrid. Because they just end up making all 3-lane maps the same. There's going to be no carry forward in this next installment. Meaning that everything you grinded in BO6 isn't going to be in Black Ops Call of Duty 7. Which is fine, I guess. Because I guess then they can say that this isn't just a reskin of the last game, even though it definitely is. The gameplay actually looks like it's going to be similar to more of an Advanced Warfare style game, which, if you played Advanced Warfare, it wasn't the most well-received game in their lineup. I wouldn't say it was horrid. I wouldn't say it was bad. I would say people didn't like it nearly as much as Modern Warfare 2019, nearly as much as Modern Warfare 2, the original Advanced Warfare. But this COD, we all know what's going to happen. They're going to be buy new bundles. There's going to be paywalls within the game. These AAA studios are not making you have this idea of a FOMO styled grind, a fear of missing out style grind. You just get to play with the pure mechanics that they have created within the game. The beta tease trap is here again. There's going to be an open beta from October 2nd to the 8th to hook the suckers in early. There's going to be more multiplayer and zombies previews on September 30th, which I'm definitely going to look at and analyze. But it's just bait for pre-orders. Do not pre-order this game. Whatever you do, do not pre-order this game. I'm telling y'all, in this style of realistic shooting genre, do not pre-order games. Whenever you have mass pre-orders, the game always turns out poorly, really poorly. There's a Vault Edition scam. It's called the you pay more money. It's like their elite bundles are already up to like $100 to get the game. There's gonna be a platform price gouge. That's what I'm calling it. $70 entry fee for last gen support and no Game Pass. It's not going to be on Game Pass day one. I think this is going to be the lowest like player base COD scene in a long time. I'm going to be honest. I'm happy that y'all are finally learning, because over the last 4 years it's been tough for COD. Let's be real here. It's been tough. 3 years, 4 years going on now. It's been tough. There's already a $100 deluxe fluff bundle. I mean, this is a far cry from incredible indie game titles that have come out even just this year. Expedition 33 is $50. Silksong is $40. Get those games instead. You could get both games and you would still save $10. Please don't get this game. The last thing I want to say is that this is going to be mid-tier slop at best, and I would skip this title for some indie superiority games. Pros like slick movement, can't save the recycled greed, wait for a sale, or I would say just boycott the title altogether. Just skip this game in the series because it doesn't look good and they're never going to learn, because you can't in good faith support a team that keeps doing the same stupid shit that they do every year. In a world where there's indie dev teams like Team Cherry, like the team who made Expedition 33, that craft these masterpieces without the annual bloat, without the reskin of the same game again and again, go play those games. Go play those games. There's no reason to get Black Ops Call of Duty 7 already. It doesn't look good. It's just another AAA relic proving that big budgets breed blandness, in all honesty. I mean, that's what we've seen. And it really doesn't have to do with the budget. It has to do with the overall company culture, with the idea that they don't want to push themselves to create a phenomenal product that they're proud of making. I guarantee you they're not proud of making this product. Lastly, I would like to end it off on a good note. Please go support the real devs that do want to make a great product. Don't support teams like this that have no passion for what they do. And as always, folks, I hope y'all have a great day, and remember, junk it out.